A community center is being built in the Village of Depew after a nonprofit bought that building for just $1.
As News 4's Kelsey Anderson tells us, it's been a true labor of love.
A local church drops off gallons upon gallons of laundry detergent inside what will be the Depew Community Center. Then the pastor hands over a $500 check.
So this is $500 from our mission budget for however you guys want to use it.
This is not unexpected nor new here. This building and everything in it was donated, designed, and built by volunteers.
Originally, they wanted to knock it down.
Audrey Hammernick is the brains behind it all. She's a trustee for the Village of Depew. Back in 2017, she and a local pastor started doing monthly dinners for people in the community.
Every fourth Tuesday of the month, we feed the residents when it's the end of the month, and SNAP, they're running out of their benefits.
At those dinners, she heard from residents about their needs. A laundromat within walking distance was a big one.
Right now, most of them do their laundry in their bathtubs.
So Hammernick took $1 and a dream and built that laundromat and so much more. She formed a nonprofit and bought this former Polish association for $1. It was last owned by a church, and that church left something incredible behind when they abandoned it.
There was a bank account associated with the church that had it before, and it had $10,000 in it. We bought it for $1, got $10,000 for buying the building.
Jesse Nikonowitz is a former Depew mayor.
My father was a contractor. I learned the trade from him.
Despite being a retired mayor and mechanic, he took on the job of lead volunteer contractor here. And Tom Sweeney, who owns Glasgow Management, took on the role of lead volunteer developer. And boy, did they have their hands full.
If you can envision out of the end of the scene of Jumanji, that was pretty close. There were animals living there and running through there, and there were trees and other stuff like that.
Nikonowitz has been here 5 to 7 days a week, every single week for nearly 2 years. Sweeney has spent close to 1,000 hours of his time turning this to this and this to this. Both men haven't received a penny for their work. And while they're doing the work, Audrey is getting the donations. Safar Inc. donated the laundromat. Fisher-Price donated all the toys inside. New York Kitchen and Bath donated the kitchen. Olive Tree Restaurant donated the bathrooms.
Twin Village took out the bowling alley, which was valued over $100,000, and they did all this for free.
Buffalo Enterprise donated a $30,000 retaining wall after that bowling alley was removed. 5 churches are also involved in donating.
Each window in the building was purchased by somebody for $300.
Boy Scouts help here, along with students doing community service work.
I could go on and on. The outpouring from the community. This is truly a community center.
When finished, along with the laundromat, this will turn into a community gathering place for those monthly dinners, a wellness center, and more. Sweeney says the work here is worth in the millions.
It's my dream. It's my dream to have this done for the residents in our community.
It's expected to take about 6 to 8 more months to finally complete.
Yeah, I put in a lot of hours. So.
Why?
Community needs it.
That laundromat will be very low cost, about $1.50 a wash. Residents who apply will get a punch card to use the washers and dryers. In the studio, Kelsey Anderson, News 4.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Kelsey, and congratulations to all those volunteers.